tell us about the art of the entry pass to the post? What goes into that?
A lot of work. I definitely struggled early practices with that lob pass, and I worked a lot with Coach Abby, Coach Randy, and kind of got out of my own head about it and just played. And I think that's the biggest thing, is just falling back on your habits. And we've all worked so hard to be here. Coach Jay was talking about it last night, that we're prepared since we've been recruited here. She's recruited us for a reason. The coaches believe in us for a reason, and you're out on that court for a reason. So I think just trusting that you know what to do and you know how to make that pass and having fun with it is the biggest thing.
In a program where cohesion is so big, but you're kind of resetting that cohesion, to go on the road and get a big performance again like that, what does that do for all that kind of early in the season here?
I think definitely just strengthens like our relationship, and I mean, we spend so much time together off the court and even just in practice, building that relationship and that chemistry every day. And so I think being able to show all the progress we've made, even since our first exhibition game in St. Thomas, NIU, all of that, we've definitely taken steps every day to get better at working together and to know each of our teammates, know their personnel, and I think that's really cool to see our progress.
Did you even see the basket on your little overhead flip?
Out of my peripheral vision, I think I saw Addie running, I knew she was gonna get a bucket.
Addie, for all the talk about what's new this year, the players like yourself who went through the last 2 years and saw a season play out from start to finish, how big is that experience throughout the course of a season, and even throughout the course of a game where, you know, there's ebbs and flows, and you guys, you personally been through one of these?
Yeah, I think it's really important and really awesome that we have that experience on our team with 5 freshmen and 6 new people in general. It's really good to have that experience to fall back on, and we kind of know the work that goes into being able to go to the Final Four and make deep runs in the season and in games in general. So that experience definitely helped last night.
Question for either of you. 52 points, holding them to 52 points is pretty solid, I'd say, this early in the season. I know there were some things that you guys wanted to clean up after the Northern Illinois game. What did you guys think of your defensive performance last night?
I just want to shout out Coach Sean. That was a huge factor in our defensive performance. Like you said, 52 points. We knew all of their plays. We knew where they were going to go before they went there, and that was his amazing scouting report. And he put a lot of time and effort into that, and we owed it to him and to our team to watch that film and study all of their players. So we definitely worked to prepare for them, and I think it just showed up in the game that every time they called something, we knew what was going on, and we executed.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of our focus is on defense this year, because maybe we're not going to put up the same offensive numbers as we did last year. Maybe we are, but that's something that we're definitely a lot better as a team this year.
Taylor, I imagine you haven't come off the bench maybe ever or at all in your career, but when you get to see the game from that perspective and you can come in and kind of inject that energy in spots that are needed, how important is that, you know, throughout the course of the long game?
Yeah, it's definitely a different perspective, and just seeing what's going well with the starters going on and what I think I can bring. It's cool to be able to go in, like you said, sometimes bring energy or just help where I thought we might be lacking, which is not much usually, but it's just fun to be able to go out there and, like you said, see it from a different perspective, cheer from the beginning, and keep the energy going as I get a chance to play.
For either of you, what kind of lift was it to see Sydney back on the floor?
I can go first. Sid was my roommate, and it was really fun just talking with her over the weekend. And she's been working really, really hard throughout the whole recovery process. And just in general, she always works hard. And I think that's something positive and super exciting to see her get what she deserves and go back out there and play pain-free. And I think that's just the best thing you can ask for as an athlete, is to go out there, do what you love, and not be hurting and contradicting yourself.
Mm-hmm. Cindy brings a lot of leadership to this team, so it was really good to have her back, and kind of, even if she didn't score the most, she impacts the game in so many different ways, and her leadership ability is the best on the team.
Either one of you, when the offense was a little bit of a struggle in the second quarter, how key was being so confident on the defensive end and getting the win, and how much confidence did that prep on defense give you?
Yeah, I mean, we only scored 8 points in the second quarter, and we still ended up being up 4. So that really does speak to our defense and our great first quarter. But it's really good to have our defense to fall back on. Makes it so that we don't have to be on offense every single play. We don't have to score like a lot of points to still be in games, and we can rely on our defense to keep us in the game as well.
Yeah, I agree. Like Addie said, just falling back on our defense and knowing that if we play good defense, it can translate to our offense, and focusing on getting ball reversals, that's a big thing Coach Jay has been preaching to us. So just controlling what we can and trying to break that little streak, which third quarter, fourth quarter, we turned up, and I think that definitely stemmed from our good defense.
And how are you doing in such a good position yesterday?
I think the way that they're playing defense in the front, I love when people front me, because I know that my guards can get me that pass, and if they don't have good help side, then it's an easy bucket every single time. Or if they do have good help side, we have guards that are open on the skip pass and they can knock down the threes. So, I mean, if they want to front us, let them do it.